Okay, so the last level is kind of weird. It's pretty short. This early part, though, is mostly just a quick gauntlet. And the main thing we want to do is just get as far as we can, as fast as we can. These things are not being kind. Yeah. Okay, let's... You know what? Let's assume we weren't gonna beat this on our first life, or on one life anyway. I hate everything. Yeah, these things aren't worth stopping and fighting. That's really what I was trying to say earlier. If they're gonna hit you, they're gonna hit you, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it, except for try not to get knocked off the platform. Are you serious? Yeah, Fleaman and... That jump is so... Like, that's the first time that there has been a stairway. So that stairway, if you push left when you get to the top of it, you just fall. That's like the opposite of how all the other stairways in this game work. Okay, let's see if we can get some good RNG on the bats and do better and go into this second half with some actual like lives left and stuff. That was probably not the best spot to use that. We're still alive, we'll take it. And that's gonna do it. The threat was getting knocked into the pit. Not ideal, but we'll take it. I kind of panicked. We didn't take any damage, and honestly, getting out of that without taking any damage is good. I'm upset that there's pot roast there and that it will despawn before I get there, because pot roast sounds delicious. Almost made it. What the heck just happened? Those guys can like clip through the blocks in such a weird way. Ugh. Myrrh. Okay. Let's see if we can do better. I thought I was dead right there. Thanks for proving me right, Bat. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Nothing glorious, but only one hit? I mean, we're down a life, but... the other thing I guess worth mentioning here is we actually have the stopwatch with 2 uses. Which I accidentally just replaced. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No! Okay. No! Okay, that's actually a really good strategy for that initial skeleton. If you move back, he moves towards you. Okay. Pretty sure we're just done. I would have actually been okay there. Oh. Here we go again. That little short jump right there feels really good, actually. I think there's a similar thing we could do here, where if we halt before we continue, the bat will... Okay, okay. Let's go. Starting to get strats. I mean, that's something. That was the cross and it disappeared on me. You're a monster. The real monster. The real monster are the crosses we lost along the way. If I had actually jumped like I had wanted to, that wouldn't have been as bad, but it was. Okay. Awesome. That's exactly what we want. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Boomerang. We're only at 2 health, so I'm not expecting... Actually, is there wall meat here? I don't think there is. Okay. Because, yeah, going in with 2 health, there is very little chance that this is going to work. We want the boomerang for the beginning of the fight. Crap. We weren't expecting that to go well. I'm not sure. I know the ideal way to do this is to preserve the holy water for the second stage of the fight. Yes, this is just the first phase, and it's already awful. Okay, so we know where he spawns the first time. That's the only time we know where he spawns. Now he's shooting up. All the times I've watched the, other people run this game, they always make this part of the fight look so easy. And getting the, honestly, in almost all the other versions of this fight that I can think of, because there are a lot of versions of Dracula where this fight is pretty much what it is. Like, he teleports and throws 3 fireballs. I don't remember him ever, tilting the fireballs towards you, though. Okay, I guess we're using the boomerang. That actually seems like it's working relatively well. It's like the opposite of how I normally think of fighting him. Crap. You really have to already be moving when he teleports in. God. Every time I feel like I'm getting this pattern down, he starts, adjusting where he's shooting his fireballs just slightly. Because my timing isn't exactly the same. Oh my god. Wait, we get to start from here now? Oh, thank god. Okay. I am so much more comfortable with that now. And now I understand why they were saying, just get this far. I hit him 4 times, and he hit me all 4 times. Okay, so this is the kit we're gonna have available to us the entire rest of this game. barely. Halfway. Okay. Sorry, I had to pause for a second. My hands are getting sweaty from... Well, let's be fair. It's partially from intensely playing Castlevania for the last... I don't know how long at this point. It's also partially because I have a problem with space heaters in that I love them. No, we're probably just toast here. Yeah. We're gonna be here a while. Oh. That is definitely the best we've done. Okay. Not as good that time. That... You know, I've been feeling really good about how well this is done, or has gone. I was expecting this to be like something that I chipped away at over the course of like a week and slowly got better at, and I've gotten this far in a day. And the fact that I'm getting completely stomped here to the point where I don't feel like I'm making progress for the most part is really frustrating. The good news is I still have time. Like, I planned to give myself time on this one for obvious reasons. But I think I can do it. Like, this feels doable. Well, okay, the rest of the game has felt doable, and I have seen people beat this game, so theoretically it's doable. You know, I think this is a good spot to take a break for now. Okay, so I took a quick break. Did a little bit of research and basically came to the conclusion that I'm not doing most of it that wrong. I'm just... Okay. So the one thing I did take away from the research I did was that when he throws the fireballs up, that's when you need to keep moving forward. Because he's going to try and spawn on top of you. And then, of course, as soon as I say that, it doesn't happen. So I don't know what to think anymore. Okay. Nope. Jeez. I don't know. I feel like I'm just doing it wrong. And every time I feel like I'm finding a better way to do it, I feel like it's not actually better. So... I don't know. This is one of the other methods I saw. And maybe that's what we need to try and do. But the problem with this is it's going to burn through all of my hearts, and then I'm going to have to... I mean, honestly, this is working. Except for the whole heart problem. Maybe if I'd started with it, I guess. No. Yeah. So maybe I'll go for that boomerang attack, boomerang method. It's not great. Oh, that's bad. And I'm gonna do that just to make sure that I don't accidentally pick it up if I'm going for boomerangs. And apparently I'm just bad at this. And he's now on top of me. Great. So the problem with changing up the strategy here is that I need to relearn it. Whoops. Yeah, I'm not sure how that strat was manipulated or if it was. It basically came down to get to the corner and okay. I really hope that if I can get to the second phase, I actually get a chance to beat it that time. The second phase should be easier, but it's not like... I guess if I'm trying boomerang strats, then it's almost certainly going to be harder than this, or it's almost certainly going to still be hard. Good news is, I feel like I'm getting a rhythm down for dodging. The problem is that the dodging rhythm seems like it almost counteracts me actually attacking. Which doesn't surprise me. I mean, it basically is the balance between... yeah. It pretty much is the balance between... attack and defense in this, and I'm not super surprised at it. I just need to find that sweet spot, I guess. Okay. Outside of him spawning on top of me right there. So, that actually felt pretty good. Except for the spawning on top of me. I was kind of absorbed in trying to figure it out there. Basically, what happened was... I started trying to watch his hand. I will also say, one of the things that really blew me away with this, when I was doing when I was looking into things and how this fight actually works, is the amount of time between when Dracula spawns and when he throws his fireball does vary. There is a slight RNG to it, and so my thoughts of, oh, well, this feels like I'm not able to get the rhythm down well, are totally valid, because there is not actually a full rhythm. Okay, if I end up losing this because I didn't have that one heart, I'm going to be real pissed. But it happens. So I do feel like I'm at least predicting a little bit better as far as the fireballs go. Now my big problem is the teleports and actually getting hits off. Like, it's not perfect. I'm still screwing up pretty badly. Jump too soon. Because even if he does the high fireballs, if you're on the ground, it's not actually high. He aims them at you. So if you wait until he pulls his cape back fully, it definitely does, or it should work. This is working well. Facing the wrong way. And jump too early. She got 2 hits off there. Okay, okay. That was dumb. That was also dumb. That was definitely the best I've done for the first half of it, and then I started getting nervous because I realized I was doing well. Okay. That is one of the big problems with stuff like this. There's this weird balance between, like, trying to do well and trying to stay casual or calm, because anytime I know that if I get too cerebral, if I start thinking about it too much, in this style of game, thinking about it too much does tend to be a detriment to me. But at the same time, I need to remind myself pretty consistently what I'm doing. It's the balance between not getting bogged down trying to think too hard about it and reminding yourself, hey, don't just stand there. You have to keep moving because he's about ready to spawn on top of you. There's a very long hesitation there. Okay. We did it. We got to phase 2 once. So, that actually brings up an interesting question for me. I think I'm going to try and force the ×2, even if I don't... Yeah, that didn't do it. There's some way that you can manipulate the candles so that you can get the ×2. And that's almost feels necessary unless I can get through that with a lot more health. You can lock him down pretty well with 2... I'm just gonna go ahead and take a death. You can lock him down with pretty well with 2 holy waters. That was a really long hesitation on his part. Honestly, the hesitations are what's getting me the most. It feels like at this point. And him teleporting on top of me and occasionally is a problem. So when he appears and then doesn't throw the fireballs right away. He spawned. I wasn't moving when he spawned, and I knew I couldn't get out of there. Okay. That was me getting nervous. Okay. Oh, that's right, you have to hit him in the head. I'm being dumb. So last time, when I was trying to fight him, that was me being dumb, because I totally forgot you have to jump and hit him in the head still. Wow. Okay. Well, the good news is, we got to the second phase again, and I realized I was dumb. Always a plus. Realizing you're dumb instead of just being dumb without realizing it. Okay. Bad. Okay. Yes! Oh. Okay. We did it. I beat a Castlevania game on stream. Oh. You get to see the absolutely terrible credits where they just make a bunch of puns on old movie actors. Oh. So, that was a lot. I've been going for... This was like 3 sessions over the course of several hours. And most of it was just fighting Dracula. This started feeling really good. You played the greatest role in this story. Thank you for playing. You're welcome. So, this does feel like an accomplishment, and honestly, it wasn't that bad. Like, there were parts of it that were a little frustrating, and I am very glad that I did some practice first. That made the early stages a lot more attainable. And honestly, stuff like this makes me feel like I might be able to open up some of my... Like, there's some games that I've put off doing because I was nervous about being able to complete. Because I thought that they would be too hard, because they have a reputation as being too hard. They're really good games. And in a lot of cases, they're games I haven't ever beaten, either without Game Genie or save states. So, and this was on that list. I've never actually beaten Castlevania without some sort of cheats. So, this feels really good, honestly. I'm gonna stop babbling now. Thank you all for supporting me over the last 6 years. Like I said, small channel, but it's the first project like this that I've really stuck to, and I've had gaps, but I've kept to my average of 1 a day over the course of a year for that entire 6 years. We're at 2,500 videos. We're at, I want to say it's like 2 months worth of, like if you just watch it all back to back, something like that. I can't remember. I did the math at one point. I genuinely don't know what is coming next for this, because it's largely going to depend on what people like, what I feel like, and that's kind of what it's always been. I know we're gonna be finishing this part of Elden Ring, and I ran a poll a little while ago, so we're gonna be doing Final Fantasy IV Ultima coming up early this upcoming year. I am gonna try and do that a bit more. There's times where I'm a little bit indecisive, so I'm gonna try and, not that I have the community function, for whatever reason YouTube wouldn't let me use it for a long time. I think they must have changed how that worked recently. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying to communicate more through that when I'm doing stuff. I guess the big thing I'd like to mention here is I will be planning on doing another Pokemon Nuzlocke run at some point this year, and when I do that, I will be using communication in both YouTube and on social media to get my list of names. So if you would like me to name Pokemon after you, keep an eye out for that. As always, if you enjoyed, please give me a like and subscribe. That does actually matter, not just for the YouTube algorithm, but to know what people are watching. If a video is getting a lot of interaction, if it's getting, like, I can tell when people are getting, or when a video is getting views, especially if they start getting views on subsequent videos in the run, that people are interested. But the like and comments are when I know I'm getting good interaction. So, you know, it's not just for YouTube. It is so I know you're there. Feel free to leave any questions or suggestions in the comments. I always do my best to answer. As always, have a good one. Catch you next time.